currently heading to the market and to the supermarket because I need to run some errands, and to the supermarket because I need some groceries too. I'm not going to the same market as usual. I've already shown you to Bastille Market. I'm going to another one today. And I want to cook some meals for the upcoming week, but I also want to take advantage of the weather. So this afternoon I'm going to have a walk with a friend, and I will take you along, of course. And yeah, that's the plan. So let's start with the groceries and the market. I've just come back from the market and the supermarket, and this is everything I got. Not everything, in fact, because I put the dairy products and the meat into the fridge because I didn't want to let them at room temperature. And I forgot to put this meat, which is pork. It's a pork loin. But anyway, this is all the veggies I got. So I got a lot of herbs because I'd like to make some spring-like sauces to go with the chicken I got. I'm going to make a rotisserie chicken. I got a chicken, and with the chicken, I'm going to serve the chicken with a sauce I'm going to make with herbs, olive oil, this lemon, maybe a hint of mustard, and I'm going to make another one for to go with this pork too. And I got some chives, some parsley, some coriander, and this is some mash, which is not a spring salad, it's a winter salad, but at least it's green. And so in English you say lambe lettuce. And I got some endives because it was a very good deal. So I'm going to make a gratin, but I've already shown you this recipe, so I'm not going to show you this. And I got some carrots and some celery because I'd like to make some a kind of ragu, a stew ahead of time. With some carrots, an onion, some celery, and also a can of tomatoes with ground beef because I have a lot of ground beef in my freezer. I need to use up. And I think that's it. Yeah, I got some apples too. I know that's not spring fruits, but so there's not so much spring fruits yet. But yeah, and the veggies either. So, but I'm going to make an apple sauce, I think, with these apples. And so, yeah, with all of this, I think I'm going to have maybe 3 to 4 meals ready to go for weeknights next week. So some pork, rotisserie chicken, a gratin, and the stews, the ragu. And some sauces to go with this. So now I'm going to start, and I'm going to show you the recipe for the sauces. First, I'm going to wash the endives and to prep them because I'd like them to cook while I'm making the sauces. So I'm going to wash them and to boil them. So now I'm going to wash the herbs. So I don't know exactly what I'm doing. I want to make a sauce very spring-like, but we're going to see. I'm pretty sure it's going to be very good with chives, parsley, and the other with coriander instead of chives. I'm removing all the stems and I'm going to mix everything. I have a hand mixer, so I'm going to mix this with a hand mixer. And I think I'm going to have a lot of sauce, in fact, ahead of this. So I'm going to store the surplus into the fridge. This way I will have a lot of sauce for future meals. So this is the final product and I tasted it. It's delicious, super good. So maybe I'm going to make the other one like this too. The recipe calls for was not calling for Greek yogurt, but in fact I prefer this way. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make the other one maybe like this too, but before deciding I'm going to test. I tested again and it's exactly the taste I wanted, spring-like taste, and it's due to the chives in fact, because the chives are, it's one of my favorite tastes ever, and it's exactly the taste of spring, for me at least. And so I hope it's going to be as good with the cilantro. So I'm going to make with the cilantro. It's going to be exactly the same recipe, and so I will show you the final product. So now I'm going to go ahead and make the other one. Same process. This is the second one, so it's very different. Surprisingly, it's the same recipe but not the same second herb. So just putting cilantro instead of chives, it's completely different. And I put too much liquid, but it's okay, it's going to be fine. It's very fresh, very, very good. So this one, I think I'm going to serve it with the pork, and the other one with the chicken, in fact. And but I have a lot of sauce, so I think I'm going to have for 2 to 3 meals, and 1 or 2 meals with the other one. So same, I'm going to store it in the fridge, and now I'm going to go ahead and to start the stew, the ragout. The meat before putting it into the pot, because I like my meat to be brown and well grilled and roasted, because in this stew I'm going to add some water and some wine, so I don't want my meat to be boiled, but I want it to be brown before putting it into the wine and the water. let this simmer for at least 1 hour. And all the liquid are going to be evaporated. And it will just be, the meat is going to remain and the veggies, but not the liquid. Liquid will be evaporated. Now I'm going to go ahead and make the gratin with endives. I'm going to make 2. So I'm going to start, but I'm not going to show you this, as I said about. This is our dinner with the chicken and the salad. I made the salad with the mash and I added some walnuts on top. And I made a vinaigrette with balsamic vinegar, some mustard and some olive oil. And this is the sauce. In fact, I served the 2 sauces and each person is going to choose what they want to eat. Or maybe we are going to eat both because I wanted to try both sauces. And I got some water, of course, and afterwards I'm going to have some camembert, and on the right it's a cheese like Comté, but it's not Comté, but it's like Comté. And for dessert we're going to have some apples, and of course there's chicken. And now I'm going to enjoy my dinner and I will see you in my next video. And merci d'avoir regardé et à bientôt. Au revoir.